topic today is mantra meditation. And that's how you have to say it, mantra meditation. Just kidding. Mantra meditation, and I'm going to teach you Tryambakam. Tryambakam mantra is also called something that starts with an M, which I've never felt like I nailed pronouncing. It's like Mitrayahubi. There are like a few Sanskrit words, like I'm pretty dope with Sanskrit, but there are a few words that are like, so I just use the other, I just hit myself in the place where like when you go to the doctor and they hit you to like check your, that was funny. The other name for this mantra in Sanskrit is Tryambakam. Tryambakam. It's the death-conquering mantra. Okay, so I learned it first in a teacher training, and we learned like 5 mantras. In Gayatri, we had to have for a test. We had to write it in English and in Sanskrit. So I had to focus on that. I had to focus obviously on a lot of other stuff. But I remember in our teacher training sessions when we would chant that as like a group. I loved Tryambakam, like I just felt it. It's not as smooth as Gayatri, the one that I did yesterday. And that's a joke, because if your mouth has never played with Sanskrit, it feels very awkward in the beginning. So that was kind of a joke. But to me, Gayatri is like so smooth compared to Tryambakam. And I have a really sweet story that I think I'm gonna save for after the mantra, because I wanna teach the mantra, but I just also wanna drop a little bit of truth, facts, clear up a lot of misconception that I think is around meditation. Like, what is it? What are the different kinds? I can't do it. Meditation is very literally who you are with the absence of thought. The entrance into meditation is focus and concentration on one thing. So there's like Vipassana meditation. That's where you go and you're silent for a few weeks or whatever, or a few days. I think some people do like 30-day ones. There's mantra meditation. There's transcendental meditation. They use mantras, by the way, but you have one. There's, we've done on here like singing bowl meditation, meditation on the third eye point. So it's focus and concentration on one thing. That's the entrance. And then meditation, before you know it, you come to where the space between the thoughts is longer. You sustain that space. It's a muscle. It comes easier to some people than others. It's available to everyone. There's no one that can't meditate. And an analogy, like if you've ever been to Los Angeles, I used to use this for my LA training. Like there's streets that are parallel. There's Sunset, Santa Monica, excuse me, Melrose. What's another? Like Willoughby, or another big one starts with a B. Beverly. They're all, but you're gonna hit Santa Monica if you're going west. It doesn't matter, you know, they're just gonna be different experiences. Might be more traffic on one might be easier for some people's cars, one might be better at a different time of day. They're all going to the same destination, which is the place between thoughts, the merge between the kind of the dissolution of the wall between you and everything else. Best described as indescribable by one of my favorite teachers. I had a black bean vegetable awesome. So much. Okay, so today I was gonna say you can Google, or I wouldn't use Google, guys. Use DuckDuckGo. Google's so invasive, but you can Google Tryambakam, Tryambakam mantra, and it'll come up as an M12, Mitrabhuna. Ha. So, and the only way really you learn it is by repeating it. Repetition is the most powerful way that the brain remembers something, and like a way to understand this too, and to be cognizant of in everything that you do, is anything that you're repeating consciously or subconsciously in your life, you sort of own, and it sort of envelops you. Does that make sense? You are what you continually do, and very much so what you continually hold in your mind and think about. So Tryambakam, I'll tell the story at the end. There's a really cute story that goes with it. So I was like, my soul and heart were attracted to this mantra. It's in Sanskrit, the language of yoga, also the oldest language that exists. You're very hard to translate into English. You'll see if you look it up. But it's basically like, in the way I felt it too, it's like a protection, like a protective mantra. My friend in Doha, when we did it there at a workshop I did, she was like, this is what they were saying at my dad's funeral. And she's like Muslim, like Islam, like, yeah, she's Muslim. So I was like, oh, that's interesting, but cool. But it's very powerful. It's also very universal. I guess that's what I really learned from that. What was the last thing I was going to say before we start? Right, repetition. So think about this in your life. Anything you're repeating in your mind. Like I used to tell like students, and I'm telling you guys, I guess I need to shift towards like I never not. So I'm telling you that a habit, any habit, good or bad, is built in 27 to 30 days. So use that as you will. Oh, I was gonna say, if you don't want to like keep listening to my video, Gayatri is the one from yesterday. Well, you can see how it's spelled, Gayatri, and then Tryambakam, which I spelled before, so you can rewind if you need to. So, or write them down. So I'm going to do it 5 times, call and repeat, and then just kind of say it with me, and I'll do it until, I don't know, it'll be like a little meditation, okay? So mantra meditation, and we're going to be using a Sanskrit mantra called Tryambakam. This is a version of it. I think this guy's going to Om 111 times and then start singing it. So I'm not sure, we'll see. But what else? Not aligned with any religion, deity, organization, cult. And yeah, it's only aligned with protection. Okay. I'm gonna get some apple juice. Excuse-moi. Honda's right behind me, so I can't say Honda. please don't move. So this is turmeric. You can find it at the store. It's super amazing. Sloan Bella first told me about this. You put it on your third eye, it will open up your third eye chakra. It's fucking, what's the word? It will stain your clothes. It doesn't come out easy. I'm gonna look like Donald Trump, but I'm gonna open up my third eye. It also kind of like reminds you, whether you have turmeric or not, just touch the spot between and slightly above your eyebrows. Okay. Let the palms face up. That puts us in the field of receptivity. Okay, now exhale out. So I'll do 5, call and repeat, like I'll say it and then sort of whisper it, and then we'll repeat it and you'll just kind of whisper it along. Maybe it'll come easy to you, whatever. Tryambakam yajāmahe sugandhiṁ puṣṭi-vardhanam Urvārukam-iva bandhanātmṛtyormukṣīya māmṛtāt. Something happened. I did something weird there. Starting now. Tryambakam yajāmahe sugandhiṁ puṣṭi-vardhanam Urvārukam-iva bandhanātmṛtyormukṣīya māmṛtāt. 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 Together. Tryambakam yajāmahe sugandhiṁ puṣṭi-vardhanam Urvārukam-iva bandhanātmṛtyormukṣīya māmṛtāt. Tryambakam yajāmahe sugandhiṁ puṣṭi-vardhanam Urvārukam-iva bandhanātmṛtyormukṣīya māmṛtāt. Together. Tryambakam yajāmahe sugandhiṁ puṣṭi-vardhanam Urvārukam-iva bandhanātmṛtyormukṣīya māmṛtāt. Tryambakam yajāmahe sugandhiṁ puṣṭi-vardhanam Urvārukam-iva bandhanam māmṛtāt māmṛtāt. Last time together. Om Tryambakam yajāmahe sugandhiṁ puṣṭi-vardhanam Urvārukam-iva bandhanam māmṛtāt māmṛtāt. So feel it in your heart. Say it together with me. Om Tryambakam yajāmahe sugandhiṁ puṣṭi-vardhanam Urvārukam-iva bandhanam māmṛtāt māmṛtāt. Om Tryambakam yajāmahe sugandhiṁ puṣṭi-vardhanam Urvārukam-iva bandhanam māmṛtāt māmṛtāt. Om Tryambakam yajāmahe sugandhiṁ puṣṭi-vardhanam Urvārukam-iva bandhanam māmṛtāt māmṛtāt. Om Tryambakam yajāmahe sugandhiṁ puṣṭi-vardhanam Urvārukam-iva bandhanam māmṛtāt māmṛtāt. Om Tryambakam yajāmahe sugandhiṁ puṣṭi-vardhanam Urvārukam-iva bandhanam māmṛtāt māmṛtāt. Om Tryambakam yajāmahe sugandhiṁ puṣṭi-vardhanam Urvārukam-iva bandhanam māmṛtāt māmṛtāt. Om Tryambakam yajāmahe sugandhiṁ puṣṭi-vardhanam Urvārukam-iva bandhanam māmṛtāt māmṛtāt. Om Tryambakam yajāmahe sugandhiṁ puṣṭi-vardhanam Urvārukam-iva bandhanam māmṛtāt māmṛtāt. Om Tryambakam yajāmahe sugandhiṁ puṣṭi-vardhanam Urvārukam-iva bandhanam māmṛtāt māmṛtāt. Om Tryambakam yajāmahe sugandhiṁ puṣṭi-vardhanam Urvārukam-iva bandhanam māmṛtāt māmṛtāt. Om Tryambakam yajāmahe sugandhiṁ puṣṭi-vardhanam Urvārukam-iva bandhanam māmṛtāt māmṛtāt. Om Tryambakam yajāmahe sugandhiṁ puṣṭi-vardhanam Urvārukam-iva bandhanam māmṛtāt māmṛtāt. Om Tryambakam yajāmahe sugandhiṁ puṣṭi-vardhanam Urvārukam-iva bandhanam māmṛtāt māmṛtāt. Om Tryambakam yajāmahe sugandhiṁ puṣṭi-vardhanam Urvārukam-iva bandhanam māmṛtāt. Om Tryambakam yajāmahe sugandhiṁ puṣṭi-vardhanam Urvārukam-iva bandhanātmṛtyormukṣīya māmṛtāt 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 Om Tryambakam yajāmahe sugandhiṁ puṣṭi-vardhanam Urvārukam-iva bandhanātmṛtyormukṣīya māmṛtāt. Let yourself just be still for a second, feel the effects. I felt like he was healing my heart. And chill with that. I'll tell you the experience about it later. Oh, 22 minutes. That's cool. A mantra film that's 22 minutes. I hope this gets all the likes. Bye, guys.